Now at 4 o'clock, the case against former President Donald Trump. He now has 10 days to turn himself in to Georgia authorities. He and 18 others are charged with trying to overturn the election results in Georgia.
It is now the fourth criminal case that Trump is fighting as he runs for president again. Let's turn to CBS 2's Christian Benavides with a look at what is different with this latest indictment.
Jim and Marie, unlike Mr. Trump's first 3 indictments, cameras are expected to be allowed in the courtroom here. Now, unlike with federal charges, if he is convicted on state charges, the former president wouldn't be able to attempt to pardon himself if he was reelected.
USA! USA! USA!
Former President Donald Trump is facing new charges, this time in the state of Georgia.
The indictment includes 41 felony counts and is 97 pages long.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis pursued the case, charging Trump and 18 of his allies, including attorneys John Eastman, Rudy Giuliani, and Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. Trump himself is facing 13 felony counts, including violating Georgia's RICO Act, a racketeering law used to take down major crime organizations.
She likes it because she can wrap together a lot of activities with a great number of defendants and be able to bring in evidence against one that then spills over onto the others.
The RICO Act charge alone carries a mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison. Trump says he will present a report next week alleging election fraud in Georgia in 2020 that will clear his name. Trump slammed Willis during a campaign rally in New Hampshire last week, calling her a racist, and said he did nothing wrong.
I challenged the election in Georgia, which I have every right to do, which I was right about, frankly. And they want to indict me because I challenged the election.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp posted on social media Tuesday the 2020 election in Georgia was not stolen. He added that nobody has been able to prove claims of fraud in a court of law. Trump and his co-defendants have until next Friday to surrender. Now, next week is also the first GOP primary debate, and Mr. Trump has not said whether he will attend. In Atlanta, I'm Christian Benavides. Back to you, Jim and Marie.